So right from the Dambai township, you're going to come to this junction that is taking you to different direction. On your left is Krachi, Borae, and then Chenderi, and on your right is Banda, Kpandai. You understand? Leading you to Bimbilla, Salaga, and then Tamale. This is one of the best routes you can ever use, traveling from the greater Accra region to the northern part of Ghana. This is very short, very nice route, and very beautiful to actually travel. You understand? So now we've taken our right and we are heading to Banda area, heading to Kpandai, to Salaga areas. It is important you study how the road looks like and how amazing the vegetation also looks like at this area. As I already told you, this is the dry season and we're experiencing a lot of bushfires, and then the weather is so hot that the grasses and the crops wouldn't do. There's no rainfall, and that is the situation we go in this season. However, because we are already accustomed to it, we always pray for quick rainfall so that we can start planting our crops. Here, the predominant type of farming that is done here is crop farming, which the specific crop that a lot of you see on your left, that is cassava right there. That is cassava that has been harvested and chopped into pieces, and then they dry it at the side of the road. So you're going to be seeing much of that on this video. So the predominant type of crop that is actually farmed in this area, as I told you, is yam farming. And here is the dent, is the home of yam. Majority of the lands here are used for yam farming, though there are a couple of crops that are also planted and grown at this area. You have maize, that is what you people call, you call maize what? You call corn, right? Corn. So maize is what we farm here. We have granules. Granules, you people call it peanuts, right? Yeah, peanuts. You can see this car going, that is, it's carrying yam. That is yam. It's going to the greater Accra region of Ghana. So what I want you to understand is that the major type of crops that they farm here is yam. And other than yam, there are a couple of crops that are also been, harvested or, cultivated in this area. We have maize or corn, you have granite or peanuts, and you also have cassava. You also have other type of crops, you understand. So it's even people farm rice farming at this area, but the rice farming is always farmed at locations where there is waterlogged, closer to the riverside and those things. This part of the country do not have a lot of water bodies, you understand. But what we have here is a good landscape, good vegetation, and good land that is actually suitable for farming. Now, those of you who are into different type of farming, such as livestock farming, this season is actually making it difficult to feed your livestock very well, because the grasses which they feed on is actually what dried out, and that is the major source of feeding here. You can see, as I told you, at the side you can see the cassava on your side. You understand? That is what people are doing here. So this is the place that we're talking about, and you can see the road. You see how the road looks like? That's how the road looks like from the greater Accra region of Ghana to this place. You understand? But specifically right from Dambai coming to this area, all the road has been done nice, and it's just a new road. This is like a new road. It's so smooth and amazing. You are driving your car, you are driving a motorcycle, you're still going to enjoy yourself being on this route. I'm just trying to claim my lens to capture it very well for you. So you see, at the side of the road, you still have the cassava over there. How is the weather here like? The weather condition here is so, it's not one. You understand? It changes depending on, the season. So we have the rainy season, we have the dry season, and we have the in-between kind of, you understand. But, that's how I grew up knowing it. They have winter, they have summer and stuff, but we don't call that here. The rainy season is the time that we experience huge amounts of rainfall, and then the time that we experience drought is the dry season. You understand? So it's actually beautiful to actually stay here, and you can see how the road is laid out, is facing. All this portion of land here is yet to be explored. That is why we are saying Ghana is a place where we have big portion of land that is not yet explored. We haven't really deployed the land. We haven't really made use of the land. I'm not talking about those of you who come to spoil our lands, doing gold mining, galamsey, destroying our land and water body. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about how we as a nation can actually take farming seriously. We have this huge portion of land here that are yet to be touched, that are yet to be, improved, that are yet to be, taken seriously, that are yet to be put into business, that are yet to be put into resourceful use. That is what we're talking about. Now, this, you can see how the lands are lying down. They are just available. This does not mean that it is free. They are definitely owned by, people. They are owned by communities. They are owned by tribes. They are owned by people. You understand? So this is actually so refreshing, but we are still in the Oti region of Ghana. We haven't actually entered the northern region of Ghana because we just left Dambai and we are now driving to Banda. You understand? So as you can see, the video is a very cool video. No any fancy editing, but just to show you the reality of how the roads look like. And it is always important for those of you who already know much about Ghana. It is important for you to always stay tuned to understand that there are other part of Ghana that is yet to be shown, that is yet for you to know, that is yet for you to get you educated about. And there's no channel on YouTube, absolutely no channel on YouTube or any social media platform that is teaching you what we are actually learning on this channel. Here we make videos, we leave it as they are. We don't edit the videos, we just leave it there as they are. You get to see the reality, and whenever you take your car that you are going to use this route, you are going to see what you saw in this video. It's so beautiful and it's so amazing being at this location. One amazing thing about the Oti region, the Volta region, is that they have good vegetation. They go through drought, but it's not as severe as the northern part of Ghana. So you can see that this part of Ghana is facing a lot of severe, a drought, but it's not so serious compared to the other parts of the northern part of Ghana, such as Tamale area. Their sense of drought, or the level of drought they go through, is actually so difficult and it's so severe than what you see right here. So when drought happens like this, what suffers is the livestock. What suffers is the people. People will have to walk long journey to be able to get a good potable water to be able to access. Life in the northern region has taught us great lessons, and it is very important everyone learns this. Where we came from, our parents used to walk. They used to walk for hours, for 2 hours, 3 hours, just to find or locate a stream to fetch water and bring it home for us to drink. That time, do you talk about bathing? Nobody discusses bathing. If you want to bath, you have to also find your ways and means to locate a stream and then fetch water from the stream and you bath at the side. That is how we used to survive in this area. And to date, this kind of survival instinct do exist in this part of the country or in this part of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, it's always important you understand that things have changed, things have improved. It is now important that we, those who came from this situation, grow. You can see the cassava on your left, you see that on the right as well. There's a police station, you understand. So in Ghana, when you are traveling, you always meet the police unit like this. They always stop you to ensure that everything is safe before you proceed. So as you can see, what I'm telling you about was that it is important we, those who came from this location, to actually grow, to understand that this is actually a life that we had gone through, and we should not stick to it. We can also improve. So you can see on your left, that is a market. You see on your right, that's a market. That's how markets look like at this location. Hey, while the world has moved, we have Dubai. People go there to shop, China and things. You have the Burj Khalifa, you have the what Mirage and those things. People are living in skyscrapers. Look at where my people are still living. This is how the world has actually been. And right now we are in the Banda township. This is the township of Banda. And you can see that when we came here, we actually passed through to actually shop some yam. And it's always important, you always have a look. This is the Banda township. This is the Banda township. As you can see, we actually approached the township of Banda, and it's so interesting and beautiful that you always take to know how the world in the other side of the country looks like. Banda is the name. Some people grew having the name Banda, Alaji Banda, and those things. Those ones could be different names, but this is actually the town, the name of this town. And this place is actually the last town in the Oti region of Ghana. Right from this place, the next towns or villages you'll be approaching is actually in the northern part of Ghana. So this place, Banda here, we have some part of it being Oti region and another part of the same Banda. like when you go deep on your left, you see where we are driving, your left, when you go deep in your left, you still see that it is part of the northern part of Ghana. So Banda has some deep side of it that is part of Kpandai district, is part of the northern part of Ghana. And you can see these are Fulani women on my right, like that. Aha. So ladies and gentlemen, there's another thing I want to show you right here. You have a fuel station on your, there's a fuel station, it's called I'm the Way Oil. You understand? I'm the Way Oil. Whenever you come to this part of the country, you can as well check that oil. You want to buy fuel, you want to buy petrol in this part of Ghana, always look for I'm the Way Oil. I'm the Way Oil. That's what we always buy whenever we get to this location. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now leaving the Banda township, and you can see this part of Banda is sloped. There is a little bit of streams at the down there, and they have bridges, you know, that have been done that allows water to flow. And you can see how the place looks like. This is how it looks. So me, I used to ride motorbike from the northern region to this place, to Banda here. I used to do livestock, to come and buy livestock, to come and buy sheep, to come and buy goats on a motorbike. And then another person will be holding it while I ride, or someone will be riding while I hold. It's only interesting. When we talk about Banda, it's also a very cool location as well. People come from different villages to come to the market. So if you're looking to buy some organic food items, this is the right place for you to actually consider. Yes, this you are seeing right here, we are still in the Banda, you understand, in the Oti region of Ghana. And you can see how the road is tailored. The road is so beautiful. You don't have potholes, like it's so smooth, you understand. So if you are riding at this location, you have to always, you know, demonstrate a lot of caution, so you don't overspeed, because the road is quite okay, very cool. For people like us coming from this part of the world, we go through difficulty in moving from one location to another because we have bad roads, dusty roads and stuff. But right now, when we have beautiful roads like this, we tend to, you know, overspeed, and then some of us, we go out of our minds, you understand. But you know, life will teach you a lesson the hard way. You see how the land is laid out. This is beautiful. Look at how the land is laid out. It's like there's a little bit of rainfall here, so I can see some level of grenishness in the vegetation as well. But it is also cool and very beautiful and amazing that we always have to find ourselves at this location. And you know, as I told you already, this is the season. People are, you know, raising their yam mounds, trying to start planting of yams, you understand. Another thing you need to learn about this location is that when it is in the morning, let's say around 5 a.m 4 a.m, there's some level of like some dim kind of, you can see how the road is, you can see in front that it's not clear, you understand. So in the morning it becomes so cloudy, like you can see, you would think it's snow. There's a name for it, but I forgot the name, you understand. You think it's snow, but it's not snow. You understand. So we always experience it in this part of the world. Here too, you have a lot of trees. So some of these mahogany trees and thick trees, you find it at this area as well. So you know, it's so beautiful and a very cool location. So right now, for these places all, we are still in the Oti region. I think the northern region starts from the next village, somewhere like that, you understand. So you can see all these townships, so beautiful, and you can see people are started building, you know, nice house around. You know, this village, I've been inside to buy, you know, livestock before. So all this place is my way. I've been walking around this area, gallivanting around this area, buying a lot of things, you understand. So this is like my home place. So I'm bringing you to my home place today, and it's such an amazing, you see there's a bumper here, it's such an amazing feeling. Honda Pontiac car in front of us, you can see right there. Yeah, so if you're holding a saloon car, you're holding a private car, you can also enjoy this road as well. So I think we are still in the region like that. Yeah, the next village will be entering the northern region, you understand. So it's very cool right there. You can see how the place, you can see yam. This guy is loading yam. He hasn't finished loading, so they will load the yam and turn their back and go to Dambai, and then from there they will now proceed to the greater Accra region of Ghana. So though we are facing drought, but that doesn't mean that we don't have yam. We still have yam, you understand. So you can see where we are currently. We are actually at the boundary of Banda and Kpandai, the boundary of Oti region and northern region. And you can see this bridge in front of us, the bridge in front of us right there, that is the boundary. See right here, this bridge is the boundary. You can see Buya, We have entered Buya like that. That is part of the northern region. So, ladies and gentlemen, we just left the Oti region and we've just entered the northern region of Ghana. And right here is, part of the northern region of Ghana. And this is under the Kpandai district. You can see someone build a historic building on your left. Yeah, so beautiful. Places like this also needs development. Not only Greater Accra region of Ghana, people are actually making investment, but it's always make investment. You always think in the future. You understand? You can see people are struggling with water, as I told you already. So difficult. People, you see the gallons in front, the tanks in front. They're trying to get water. It's a big issue right here. We have borehole water. Some have tap water. Some have wells that are being dug in front of their houses and they get water over there. You can see that, right? This is the Bunya township. Bunya. You're welcome to Bunya. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Imoru Sadat, or Sadat Imoru. You can call me any of these names. I show you how original and beautiful Ghana is in its original form without any fancy editing. I always show you the truth nature about Ghana. You understand? And I give you a vibe to understand and learn about different cultures and different locations in its original states. No any fancy editing. My name is Imoru Sadat. I sell lands, I sell houses. Check in the description of this video. You get my number, you get my details. There you can actually reach me. If you want to learn about Ghana, you can always check in the playlist. I have a playlist of different videos. If you want to buy a house in Ghana, you want to buy a land in Ghana, check in the description of the video. You get me, get my number, then you reach me. I also have a playlist of the properties I have for sale. If you also want me to go and make a video of any land or house you want to buy anywhere, you want to see how the road look like before you actually invest your money in, you can as well hire me. I'll be glad to actually help you through. If you want me to help you with due diligence as well, I'm also available. You can just reach me and I'll be able to help you through. Don't forget to subscribe. If you have already subscribed to this channel, kindly like this video. If you have already liked the video, kindly share as well. Thank you. Bye. Enjoy. Salam.
Subscribe to talk business.